Okay. I wanted to remind everyone that the 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme and size challenge packs are all on sale this month. So make sure that you're promoting that. 21-day fix is a really great one, especially around the holidays, because there's like about 21 days in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it's only 21 days, so you can see pretty quick results with it. So that's always a good one around the holidays. And size is just kind of like a fun dance program that when it first came out, I got a lot of interest. What did I do? I think I did a post right before it came out that said something like, to all of my Facebook friends, like, who here loves Zumba or is interested in something like Zumba or dance, or who wants to work out and not feel like they're working out, something like that. And I got a ton of people that liked it and a ton of people that commented saying like, I love Zumba or I hated Zumba. It just got a ton of engagement. And so what I did from there was I actually did one of the size workouts and I recorded myself doing the video. And then I tagged all of those people. I think there was like 27 people. And I tagged them in that post so that it showed up on their newsfeed. And so their friends saw it and they saw it. And in the post I said, like, this was an amazing, fun workout. I'm looking for others to join me while doing it. Is anyone interested? So super simple, and it got a lot of engagement on that. And I think I sold like 4 or 5 challenge packs from it. So be creative with both 21-day fix and size. They're $140, and I feel like that's amazing because you get so much in both of those challenge packs. So definitely play up to that point. Try not to do like stock photos or like Google Images or the corporate photos that you see, that those aren't really that great for engagement, because people see that and they automatically think like she's trying to sell me on something. So try and make it unique to you. So any questions on that, on promoting 21-day fix or size? No? Okay. So I guess we can go right into posting, because that kind of led into it. But again, I'm not quite sure what information you guys want on posting, so definitely speak up if you have questions on a certain area of posting. But when it comes to challenge pack sales, I really think that it's best to make them personal to you. So avoid, if at all possible, posting those like challenge pack on sale, save $100 or save $75 with 21-day fix. Like, try and avoid anything that has a price on it, anything that's not you. So the best posts to use to promote anything really, but specifically the ones on sale, are of you. So you doing one of the workouts, like a video of you doing is great because videos get lots of engagement. I've seen a lot of you guys actually do where you're like holding all the different containers, and they're like sitting right here, and you have like the seeds that you like put the labels on each one of the containers. I love that. I think that's really helpful because you're also telling your clients like what it is that they're getting and like what are those containers and what goes in it. So you're kind of like providing value that way. So just kind of make it personal to you. And that goes for all posts. On the diamond retreat that I was just at, we were all talking about how Raina basically was able to go she went from 1-star diamond to 11-star diamond in 1 year. And she was able to do that, she says, because she was very transparent. So she shared her story like crazy, like her lowest low and her highest high, she was sharing it all. And she was really good at posting. And I just was going back through my posts when I first started. And at the first, I can't remember what it was. I was just looking. I think it was like 5 months or something. Every now and then I would take a photo of me in my shake or me in my workout or something. But 95% of my posts were images that I found on Google. That was, or Instagram that I really liked. And it was motivating photos and funny photos and photos of cute scarves that I liked, but it was like I wasn't present in them and I wasn't getting much engagement at all. So that just goes to show, like, people want to see you. They want to see not only you working out and you eating healthy, but they want to see your life and what you're doing and what you wear when you work out and all of that. So don't be afraid to share you and your lifestyle, and try and stay away from those images that anyone can find online. And one thing that I try and challenge you guys to do is, if you do find a photo that you love, like you think it's really funny or really motivating to you, use use like the text that it's saying, but put it on a photo of you. So take a photo of you working out or just like relaxing or whatever, and then just put the text on the side. Like, that would get so much more engagement than you just copying and pasting that photo that you found that anyone could use. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Cool. And kind of on that note, one thing I've been seeing a lot recently are people sharing posts. Like, you click the share button so it goes on your page. And that is not that great to do for two reasons. One, sharing posts does not get nearly as much engagement. So it just doesn't show up on people's news feeds as often as your own posts. And two, especially if you're sharing from another coach's page, people are going to see that and then go to their page to see what they're all about. So it could actually be detracting from your business. So if you like a video or if you like a photo or whatever, especially from other coaches, but anything that you see, just copy it, like save it as your own and then repost it. Don't click the share button. That could detract from your business, and it just doesn't get shown as often as your normal posts do. Even like sometimes it's okay to share from your fitness page. If you guys have one, every now and then I'll share from my fitness page to my personal page just to like kind of get more engagement on my fitness page. But even then, it doesn't help me that much. So try, even if that means copying exactly what you post on your fitness page and pasting it on your personal page, that is just as good. So try not to share as often as you can. So that's it about posting. Do you guys have any specific questions around posting, like how often or what to post or tagging people in posts? Anything that you want me to go into more detail? You can unmute yourself, Jess.
Hey, question. Have you noticed any types of posts lately that you have gotten the most feedback from?
Recently, I've been doing a lot of lifestyle posts because I was just traveling on vacation. Right. So I've been doing a lot of like, I'm so thankful that Beachbody has allowed me to do this type post. And I get a lot of engagement on those ones, but only not when I do them back to back. Like if I'm only posting about that, I actually see my likes decrease. But people love seeing the opportunity, I think. So if you guys haven't shared what Beachbody has done for you, even if it is just like filling your gas tank or paying for 2 weeks worth of groceries or whatever, share that. I find those.
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Also, try tagging your boyfriend in certain posts too. Like, and it doesn't have to be a recruiting post, just something that where his followers or friends will see it, they'll want to go to your page. So even if it's just like a healthy recipe, those I get lots of likes on. So tag him so that hopefully more people will get to your page.
I tag him almost all the time, and to the point where he's freaking annoyed. But he doesn't mind, obviously. It is what it is. But I haven't gotten any engagement from any of his friends or anything. So.
Oh, really?
Keep up on that for like the last week or so, yeah.
I mean, you never know who's watching. You'll get people like randomly that message you and say they've been watching you for a year, you know, but they've never messaged you. So I still do it. Maybe you don't tag him in all of the posts, but it can't hurt, you know.
Yes, Ashley, I see that chat thing. Thanks.
Be consistent. Everyone should see that.
All right.
Consistency is key.
I will continue to tag him, Coach Ashley. Thank you.
It's true with everything. Like, I see so many new coaches start posting and they do really well for like even a month. Like their posts they do 3 to 5 a day. They're doing recruiting posts. They're doing lifestyle posts. They're doing everything. They don't get too much engagement because they're new, and then they give up because they think that they're not good, that they're not as good as the top coaches, that nobody's seeing their posts. And yeah, like Ashley said, the best thing to do is to keep going. People are watching. They might not like it right away. They might not reach out to you right away, but they are watching you, especially if you are seeing a transformation and sharing your journey. They're totally watching you. So keep going. It'll pay off in the long run. Lauren, I saw you said people love free giveaways. Yeah, maybe Ashley, you can talk to that because I've actually not had too much success with free giveaways.
No, I was just gonna say, like, especially this time of year, people love free stuff no matter what. Like, a lot of the times, and it doesn't have to be like, if you can't afford to give away something super expensive, then don't like go out of your means to do that type of thing. But if you have, like, sometimes I'll say the next 3 people will get 2 extra packets of Shakeology, and I'll mail them those packets or something like that. So you do like what you do have, and you also want to make your group seem like exclusive, and that you don't just add like 80 million people into it. I used to add whoever, and now I try and make it seem like it so that they participate too, that it's like an exclusive group that they really want to be a part of, that type of thing. So sometimes when you're doing your follow-ups, I was just doing this tonight, if you message them and say, I know you're really interested in the group, it's filling up, but I'd love to have you in it. Would you want to take one of the last spots? Like, if you kind of make them like it's like an urgency type of thing, sometimes people will be like, oh, if I really want to do this, I have to join now, rather than just keep saying, yeah, I'll join, and then they just don't ever. So sometimes that works.
Mm-hmm. I will say that works for me a lot when in personal messages. I'll
Yeah.
do posts like only 3 spots left and get like crickets. But if I follow up with people and I'm like, hey, I only have 3 spots left and I really wanted to offer you a spot if you were still interested, then they'll be like, oh no, yeah, I'll order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can find really cheap stuff for giveaways too on Etsy. Like, I was just talking to Kirsten earlier. She found tank tops for $9. There's like cheap water bottles on there. I even went to CVS and got like those cute, like ribbon hair ties that don't hold anyone's hair up, at least mine. Like those things. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be expensive, but yeah, little incentives like that are good. Were you going to say something, Jess?
Yeah, the free giveaways have worked for me personally. I know we're not supposed to give away money or anything, but sometimes they offer like a $10 rebate. Like today, I just offered last week a $10 rebate and a resistance band. I have like 3 extras from physical therapy sessions and stuff like that. Plus the free one that I got with my Chalene Extreme workout. So I offered a resistance band and a $10 rebate, and she took the 21 Day Fix Extreme or 21 Day Fix Challenge pack last week. So I hand delivered that today to her.
Oh, nice. And did you
always offer like the Shakeology shake cups too, and extra Shakeology packets, and I'll make them personal with little notes on them and stuff. What else? I've offered a spot in a free challenge group for like an extra 30 days. I've offered the P90X videos. Yeah. I've given away I gave away one of those. So I mean it's worked for me personally. So
when you do them, do you advertise it like publicly as in a post, or do you do it more through personal messages?
The one about the resistance band and the $10 rebate, that was all personal because I didn't want to give away all of my resistance bands.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to save those. So that was between 3 people I talked to, and the 2 backed down and the 1 took it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but with the Tony Hortons P90X, that 3-pack set of all the workouts that we got for free, that I advertised twice, and I got no bites, really at all. Even like when I did a video explaining all of the workouts, I really had no feedback at all. But when I personally messaged people, that's when I got the most feedback.
I agree. Like I also did the P90X giveaway, and that was like the best giveaway I've done. But the people who got it, I was like, congratulations, you're the second person, so you get to choose between these 2 workouts for free. And they were like, what? I didn't see that. I was like, well, you can check out my page. But so yeah, that's supposed to show you that personal messaging with anything, like but people are not seeing all your recruiting posts, they're not reading your event description. So that's why personal messages are so important.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's a good one. So yeah, you guys can try giveaways. Also, since it is the holiday season, I think that definitely is like a perfect time to do it, because either they can use it as like a free gift to themselves, or they could potentially like use it as a gift towards like your Secret Santa thing or something. Anything else on like posting or anything like that? Okay.
I have a question. It's really off topic, not about posting, but I have a customer right now who is currently buying the 21-day fix, and she wants to know if we have a cookbook. I couldn't find it anywhere on the site.
Yeah, it's called Fixate. She should be able to just go to your shop, and I think it's actually the first thing that shows up, but she can just search for Fixate and it'll come up.
Okay, thank you.
That's a really good cookbook. If you don't have it and you have the 21-day fix, I definitely recommend it.
Oh, maybe I'll get it for myself.
Some people, another kind of giveaway idea is so many people are getting 21-day fix because it's such a good sale price.
Right.
What a lot of coaches are doing is they're ordering the Fixate cookbooks and giving it away to like the next 3 people that get 21-day fix or something.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Yeah. That's good too, because if you have if your husband or boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever is signed up, you can order it through them, and they will get the coach discount, and you, if you're Emerald or above, will get that volume added to your team bonus. So just something to think about. All right, so moving on, general tips. So I was trying to think of like basic tips to succeed, and I was like, okay, this is the 2 things that I would do, and then I thought of something else, and then I was like, okay, these are the 4 things that I would do to succeed, and then I thought of something else, and I was like, this is just too overwhelming. And then I realized that really if I had one tip to succeed, it would be to fill out your business activity tracker. And that's because that keeps you on track with doing all of the things that will move your business forward. And I know that like some people don't like filling it out on a computer, and some people don't have the time, or like they don't want to bring a sheet of paper with them everywhere. So it is important to find what works for you. Definitely customize it so that you can have it on your phone if you're a phone person, or it's on Excel if you're an Excel person, or it's on paper if you want to bring it with you, or you sit down and do your power hour. But the point is that you should definitely be filling out your BAT, because especially those 3 to 5 items that are listed at the bottom, like the 3 to 5 new contacts, new engagements, new conversations, invites, and follow-ups, those 5 things are what will move your business forward. And not only that, but when you're tracking them, you can clearly see where you need help. So like if you are tracking and you see like you're really good at adding new contacts, you're really good at engaging with people and starting new conversations, but you've only sent 3 invites all week, and now you're complaining that you don't have any challenge pack sales, it's because you're not doing enough invites. And if you're tracking that and you're like, okay, it's Friday, I have 0 sales, I have 0 coaches, what did I do all week? And you look back on your list and you're like, oh crap, I've only invited 2 people. So it's like a light bulb switches when you start filling that out. And if you're not filling it out, you could assume that you're not inviting enough people, or you could assume that it's the follow-ups, but you're just assuming. Like when you fill out the bat, you see it right in front of you where you need to improve in order to see your business forward. So that would be my one tip, is to fill out the business activity tracker. Are you guys, is anyone doing that yet? Or do you have questions on the bat? Yay! Ashley does it. So Ashley, the sure started doing it, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but 3 weeks in, she started increasing her weekly paychecks by $200 or something, just by tracking what she was doing. So, just power to that. Is anyone not filling it out?
Well, I'm a new coach, so I have not filled mine out or even looked at it yet. So that's definitely on my list of things to do.
Okay. And who's speaking? I can only see your phone number.
Oh, I'm Amanda Ordway. I'm a new coach. I signed up yesterday. I wasn't sure what number I was supposed to punch in. I wasn't sure if it's supposed to be my coach ID or all of that fun stuff, but I figured it would be a good idea for me to listen in and kind of see what you guys are doing, because this is only day number 2 for me, so any tips and pointers is welcome, because like I said, I'm new, so yeah. I want to get the ball rolling, and I don't want to be missing key opportunities and all of that good stuff. So
okay, awesome. Well, welcome to our team. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
You'll definitely run into the bat. That's part of the training, so take your time getting through all of the training material. It can be a little overwhelming, but you'll get there. And the bat is pretty important, so take note on that.
Okay.
Okay. Does everyone know where to find the business activity tracker? There's a few places. I don't see any yeses or nos. So basically, it's in your online office if you need to find it there. It's also on the teamsupercharged.wordpress.com training site underneath resources, and then business activity tracker. So you can go there and print off a copy if you want. Okay. So does anyone have any questions on invites or recruiting, or have you had any objections that you don't know how to respond to? Anything like that? Everyone's conversations are going well? I see smiles. No one?
I'm actually talking to someone right now. She says she's really strapped for cash. She has size, but her mom got it for her, just to kind of help her, get healthy and have more self-confidence and things like that. So I'm trying to talk her into the 30-day trial of the Beachbody On Demand, since she really has no money to do anything right now. What else should I be talking about with her?
So what I've been doing lately that has actually been working surprisingly well, because so many people, especially now, are saying that they don't have the cash because it's the holidays. So what I've been doing is I've been asking them if they've ever thought about coaching, because they're clearly into getting fit and getting healthier themselves, and they could start earning money, earning an extra income by just living a healthy lifestyle and inspiring others. So I've converted a couple new coaches that way, and the worst that's come out of me inviting them to the coaching opportunity is they just say, no, not right now, and I'll follow up with them again, usually with the 30-day free trial, or I'll find like one of the cheaper programs and offer them that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I say go for the coaching. It's like if they're willing to work out and to take your tips on how to share their journey, then why not? And she gets discounts on products.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Lauren says, everyone I talk to says it's too expensive. Yeah, so I would say the same thing, Lauren. Kind of switch that to the coaching opportunity. It doesn't make sense in all cases. Sometimes, I mean, if it's really just too expensive, I will just, relate with them, say, I know it's such a tough time of year. So many expenses are coming up. Do you mind if I reach out to you for my January group? And then I'll give them like a day or the week that I will reach out to them. And so that way they're expecting it. And that's like a scheduled follow-up that you need to do. Because, I mean, it's an expensive, get tons of gifts need to be purchased. If you're hosting Thanksgiving and Christmas, it's even more. So I get it. So I usually go coaching or just relate with them and tell them the next time I'll reach out to them. Okay. All right. So next one is advancing rank. Again, I don't know what you guys want to know. So tell me if, okay, thanks for joining, Jess. So tell me if you have certain questions, but the next one is advancing rank. So basically for the new coaches that are on the call, one of your first milestones in the business, the first is hitting Success Club, and the second is getting to Emerald rank, which means signing up 2 coaches in your downline. And that can be anyone from people who just want to sign up for the discounts, so they don't want to work the business. It could be your husband, your sister, your next door neighbor. And the importance of Emerald is that it's like the first milestone where you will really start to see your business moving forward. You kind of need to get there to start seeing all of the perks and the benefits of being a coach. You'll start to get team cycle bonuses every single week. You'll start to get leads, which are people who sign up for a Beachbody product or Shakeology or even coaching. I think when you're Emerald, you get them. And they're assigned to you because they didn't sign up through a coach. So you'll get leads. What else do you get? You get a free wristband and an award type thing. So you'll get recognition. So that's Emerald is the very first step that you need to take. And after that, you advance to Ruby and then Diamond. And all that is just recruiting more coaches in your downline. And so, I mean, a coach explained it to me really well where he was saying, get to Emerald, and then your next goal should be to get to Emerald again, meaning focus on signing 2 more coaches, and then focus on signing 2 more coaches. So Diamond is when you have 8 coaches, 2 of which are Emerald. And at first that can seem like, holy cow, where am I going to get 12 coaches essentially? And it can be a little bit daunting, but if you think of it as just getting 2 coaches at a time, you will not only hit that goal of Diamond much sooner than you expect to, but it's just much easier to break it down that way rather than thinking, okay, I've got to sit down, I've got to get 8 coaches, where am I going to find them from? So break that down into mini goals and kind of check them off as you go along. Does anyone have any questions around rank or what it is, how to get there, the benefits of it? I'm not quite sure what information you guys wanted about advancing rank. Or recruiting ideas. I would say to try and do recruiting posts 3 times a week and do intentional and unintentional posts. And what I mean by that is intentional is a post that says join my team or now hiring, or we actually have a new Fit Boss Training Academy starting on November 30th. So new training starting next week. So that's intentional. You're trying to get people to join you from that post. Unintentional recruiting posts are those where you're sharing your lifestyle or you're sharing that like why you love coaching, because you're able to help people, and basically anything that's kind of like, this is what I do as a coach, and you're not necessarily throwing it in people's faces. You're just so thankful or excited or inspired. And so you want to do those. I do 2 of those a week probably. And then I try and do 1 intentional recruiting post. And I'll do more since we have the Fit Boss Academy starting up. But definitely try and get both of those types of posts in throughout the week. And again, a lot of the coaches that I find are through personal messages. So they may or may not see those posts. Those posts are really great to attract new people that I wouldn't necessarily have reached out to, but they liked it. But 95% of my coaches do come from personal messages that I reach out to. I compliment them. I ask them if they would ever consider coaching. I tell them why I think they'd be a great coach, and we go from there. The Fit Boss Academy is the 21-day training that we host. It's we start the first Monday of every month, and we're going to start on November 30th just because the end of December is a little bit crazy with the holidays. So that's where any new coach that has joined, that hasn't already joined a Fit Boss Academy, just joins that, and they get tips and tricks in the business, and they get action items on things to do to move their business forward. So, and I think that's a great recruiting point, because a lot of people want to feel like they're a part of a team and that they're being trained and that people are there to support them on their journey. So I think it's really great to promote that for all of those reasons, so that they don't feel that they're just going to sign up and then we're going to leave them behind or leave them in the dust or something. So it's great. They learn a lot if they participate.
Sorry, my little boy.
Okay. So then the last thing was just a recap from the Diamond Retreat. And so for those of you that don't know, I was in San Diego for 4 days last week, or this past weekend, with my coach, Raina Odell, and her personally sponsored Diamonds. And it was just like a bonding trip, really. Like, we just met the other Diamonds and we talked about our businesses and stuff. But there were a few things that I took away from it that I wanted to share with you guys, because I thought it might help you in your businesses. The first one, I have, 4 different points. The first one is that I wrote down magic starts with diamond. Emerald is definitely the first milestone to, I think, open your eyes to the opportunities in Beachbody. But if you are in this business to make real income, to change more lives, to become a leader and work with a team of coaches, Diamond is what you need to get to in order to do that. As an Emerald, a lot of people just have discount coaches underneath them. And for me, my favorite part of coaching is working with you guys and my downline team. And so that really starts once you're Diamond and you have those people invested in learning about the business and teaching others and wanting to help others. So really, Diamond is, I think, sometimes scary to talk about, but it's one of those things that's actually pretty easy to hit that is super important if you want to move your business forward. The second one is push for volume and rank at the same time. So this, I'll just breeze over this, because if you're not Emerald, then it might be confusing, or if you're a new Emerald, it might be confusing. But there's different strategies for wanting to make a ton of money in this business and wanting to advance rank, and you really want to focus on both. You want to focus on recruiting coaches, because when you're recruiting coaches, they are recruiting coaches, and your volume will naturally increase. Volume is what you need to earn more team cycle bonuses. So basically, recruit quality coaches and sign discount coaches yourself, and sell challenge packs. The third one is lean on each other. Never feel like you are alone in this business, especially if you're new. It can be overwhelming, and like all of us on the trip were Diamond coaches or above, and we were like, oh my God, I had this conversation and she said this, or I just had this objection, what would you say? And we were just like leaning on each other and getting advice and stuff. So don't be afraid to reach out to me or your upline coach or whoever. Sorry. So don't be afraid to reach out to us to help you guys. And then lastly, I mentioned this earlier, share your journey. Share your journey. Share where you came from, where you are now, especially if you have a big transformation ahead of you. That is so inspiring to people. So don't feel like you need to wait until you're a size 2 to inspire people. People want to see the real you and be inspired by you. So share it, and share it using your face, not hiding behind some Google images or anything. So share you and share your journey. So I think we have less than a minute left, but does anyone have any questions about that or anything else?
I had a question.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's my first time using Zoom. So, hi, I'm Roxanne, and I joined under Sandy about...
Wait, hold on. Okay, go ahead.
where I got cut off, but I said my name's Roxanne, so I want to say hi. And I joined under Sandy, I want to say maybe a week ago. And so I haven't really didn't really get my feet wet yet, but just trying to take in this information, soak it all in. So you were talking about getting to Emerald Coach, and you need to what did you call them again? Not upline.